Hello guys, this is Roy 69501 and welcome to my Prelude to Superman Doom. But before I start, the comic that I'm gonna display, which I guess you know which one's gonna be. It is Ghost Rider issue number 17. And on the cover we got Hobgoblin, Ghost Rider, and Spider-Man. Check out this cover. Awesome, huh? Oh, let's put it here. Okay. Well, this video is where I'm going to show you what I think is the prelude to Superman's Doom. Although some of the issues already says on the cover, prelude to Doomsday or Doom. Well, for me it's a little bit more than that. Excuse me. So, everything starts from Batman, Superman, issue 3.1, the pretty covers. Here we get to see the story of Doomsday and about the death of Superman in the planet Krypton, kind of like a bedtime story. And then at the end we get to see that Doomsday, he kind of like scratch like the cover of a book or something, and from the Phantom Zone. So, that story only tells you that Doomsday, he hasn't escaped yet, but he can. Superman Wonder Woman issue number 1, he finally escaped the Phantom Zone, but nobody knows about it, especially the Tower Control, or Control Tower. The Tower Control is kind of like, well, it is a tower that is now on the Superman books, which I'm not sure who are those guys yet. At least I just find out when I start reading again Superman book. So maybe those, maybe the Tower Control or Control Tower, which I forgot how it is. I'm not sure about the order. Because my last issue was issue 10, I believe so, and then I started issue 20 something. So maybe between the 10th and the 20th, maybe the Tower Control shows up on the book, which I don't know. So the Tower Control doesn't know about Doomsday, that he finally escaped. Here we get to see that is the first confrontation between Doomsday and Wonder Woman, not Superman. And Wonder Woman ended up with a broken arm. She got her ass kicked big time. From there, the battleship that Doomsday was in, the sink, and he goes underwater. Action Coming issue number 30. Here, finally, the Tower Control, or Control Tower, finally acknowledged that Doomsday has escaped the Phantom Zone. Here we see Doomsday, he's in the Arctic killing polar bears. Wow. And killing some people. Yeah. So he ended up in the ocean. We see that the scientists of the Tower Control, they want to apprehend Doomsday to make some tests, maybe to cloning, I don't know. They might be crazy to try to control or to trap Doomsday, because nobody can trap Doomsday at all. So here he goes back into the ocean, in the Arctic Ocean. He kind of gets into kind of like a metamorphosis or something. On Superman issue number 7, he finally, after what happens here, he finally leaves the ocean, goes into dry land, let's put it that way. From there we go to Superman 30. He ended up in a small island in the Bahamas, which practically he destroyed the whole island. Actually, at least part of a small part of the island, because I'm not sure if he destroyed the whole island, not talking about buildings, people. The population of the small island in the Bahamas, or he just destroyed a tourist complex, hotel. So I'm not sure there. But here, Doomsday, he's already on dry land. He's on the land. And he's on his way to the United States because he is searching for Superman. So after this, it goes to Superman. It goes to Doom issue number 1, that's a one-shot comic book. So although the comic book says it's only these 3 books are the prelude, I would say it's more than that. That you have to read them. You don't have to. I mean, I know. I did this video because I read almost all DC comic books, so I got more inside knowledge. So far, I'm excited about Superman Doom. I know it's not gonna be the death of Superman. I know so, because they're not gonna do that. They are not gonna redo that adventure. Now, the difference between this Prelude and the one from the 90s is that in the 90s, we always see on the last page, Doomsday punching through a steel wall to finally escape where he was trapped. Here, they make it differently. Which you compare with back in the 90s. In the 90s, it was fun back then because it had more mystery. Here, well, they make it different because we already know what Doomsday looks like. Now, back in the 90s, it was the first time. That's why in the beginning of the Death of Superman, we see Doomsday having a mask and all that, because it was created for that event. But here, they cannot do that because everybody knows what Doomsday looks like. So here, Doomsday seems like he has different powers than back in the 90s. How is it going to be? I don't know. But I'm very excited about it. Although the story says I'm going to be 4-issue story arc. I don't know if, although Doom's issue number 1 is going to be a double, I think it's going to be 48 pages. Kind of like, I believe so. It's going to be kind of like an annual. So maybe 48 pages, 40 pages comic book. I hope so. Because, and then 4 more issues, 4 more. So that makes 5. So we'll see. I don't know how long it would take that story. So far, excuse me, it's gonna be 4 or 5 comic books. So guys, so now you know. This is for the people that doesn't read all the Superman books. So this is kind of like, you want to know the whole thing from the beginning, so you can get it or borrow from a friend, and you can read it, so that way you will know where Doomsday comes from and what he's doing and how we end up here and all that. So there you have it, guys. This is my Superman Prelude to Superman's Doom, which like I said before, I'm very excited. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later.